It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things.
Hi lovelies and hello greetings, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you happen to be new, then hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jacqueline. I am so happy that you're here with me today. Lovelies, for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a New Year's resolution manifestation slip where I share with all of you some of the plans and goals that I have for this upcoming year. Regularly, I did have an intro originally for this video, but for some reason when I was editing this video, I was not able to find that file, and for that reason I'm doing this voiceover intro. But anyways, lovelies, outside of that, I just wanted to let all of you know that that's what happened. Unfortunately, sometimes technology can get on the wrong side of things, but outside of that point, it does not matter anymore. We're just gonna go ahead and get on with this video. Lovelies, say it along with me. Let me just zip it, lock it, put it in my pocket, and let's get started with this New Year manifestations and goals video in 3, 2, 1. Alright lovely, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right into this video. I separated my different ideas as to what I would like to do for this upcoming 2022 year into 2 different categories, one being my personal category and the second one being the content creator life category. We're gonna go ahead and hop right into first category, which is the personal life category. And one of the things that I will first like to do and talk about in the list will be about exploring the city of Chicago a little bit more. Regularly, what I always do, I stay within one perimeter of the city, and regularly that always is the area within my college campus. I am not the kind of person who goes out and explore as much, although this last semester when we were back in person, I did try to go out and explore a little bit here and there, but it wasn't me exploring and going out there to places I regularly don't. Although I did go on a few field trip with a few classmates of mine to locations outside of our college campus, which were a lot of fun. But one of the things that I want to do this upcoming year, I would like to explore a little bit more, whether it is on my own, whether I bring a friend or two along this field trip. I will very much like to go out and explore the city. That fun fact, I've been living in this city my entire life and I rarely know a few places besides the places that I'm usually used to. So this year, that's definitely a goal I would like to add onto the list. Next up, I would like to have photo shoots in super rare areas of the city, and that goes pretty much along with the first bullet point about me exploring the city. I will very much like to take pictures, have a little photo shoot on the places that I do end up exploring within my city, uploading it to my Instagram, and hopefully share with all of you the places that I find, the things that I find within this wonderful city of Chicago, which again, there is so many things that you can do here in Chicago, so many neighborhoods besides downtown Chicago, which is what mostly Chicago is known for, but Chicago is just more than downtown. It is so much bigger than that. There's so many other neighborhoods out there that people are allowed to go out and explore. And again, within the category of exploring the city, I will also like to have photo shoots in those places that I happen to find and explore in as well. Moving on from that, one of the other things I would like to do, I would very much like to hang out more with friends. That it was kind of possible this past academic semester, although with the pandemic still being a thing. Of course, this next year I will try my best to hang out with friends as much as possible, but also following the safety guidelines such as wearing a face mask and keeping a distance, all that good stuff that I am pretty sure a lot of us, if not all of us, already know about and have to follow. So the fact that we're still in the pandemic. Other than that, I will like to try and hang out with friends a little bit more, catch up, have fun. It's not just the academics, or it's not just whatever it is that we have going on. I will like to set up a time to hang out with people and just get out of my daily routine as much as possible. This year I don't want to stay within the regular school to work and work to school and school back home. No, I want to get out of that basic routine and do more than just that. Alright, one of the next things that I would like to add on to my list will be to visit exhibits and experiences, which in Chicago there is this experience, or rather this exhibit known as the Office Experience, which has very much to do with the television show The Office, which has been on the area for a little while now. It used to be back on Netflix a year ago. Unfortunately, at the beginning of this 2021 year, Netflix took the show out of their platforms, and throughout the past 2020 year, I got the chance to watch the show, and I had to end up rushing it a little bit towards the ending of the year. I ended up finishing the entire show on New Year's Eve last year, in the year 2020, going into 2021, but I was super lucky that I got a chance to finish the show. That show was really good. I very much liked the show. It was super funny. It did give you a lot of life lessons as well, which are very important. And one of the things I would like to do this upcoming 2022 year will be to explore, of course, the Office Experience, while also going out and exploring other exhibits as well. So definitely adding that into the list as well. One of the next things that I would like to also add into the list will be to try out new food. I am the kind of person who always most regularly stays within their regular food routine, and I would like to add a little bit of a twist here and there, try out new restaurants, try out new meals, new foods, while also I would like to add a little bit of spice here and there and try out food from other cultures that is not just my Latina Mexican food. I would like to add meals from cultures such as Puerto Rico or Venezuela, Colombia, things like that. I would like to try it out and see what happens. That will be something exciting for me. So of course, adding that to the list. One of the next things I want to do, and it has to do a lot with hanging out with friends, I would like to meet new people. Of course, there is nothing better than adding more new people into your circle of friends, or just adding them into your circle of network. It is super important to get to know more people, get to see new faces, get to meet others, and add more knowledge, not only to yourself but also give those people around you some knowledge, which I think is something that I will also like to add into my 2022. Moving on from that a little bit, going into deep and all about my education and college, all of that good stuff, I would like to continue to working on my craft, which has to do with my major. I am a creative writing major, focusing in fiction, but fiction is not really my passion. My passion is more poetry. I happen to do spoken word, and with that I happen to create 2 poem videos, which are now live on my YouTube channel. I will go ahead and link down those 2 videos down in the description below, and I will also be linked down in the comment section of this video in case you are interested in watching any of those 2 spoken word videos. They are now up and live on my YouTube channel for all of you to watch. Moving on from that, I would also like to pursue a more intense passion in social media. I did mention this before. I would like to receive a master's in strategic communications, which has to do with social media, advertising, public relations, communications, and all of that stuff involving that bigger area of the communications. Which is something that I found myself really passionate about. Of course, I am going to plan on finishing my creative writing degree, and from there having onto a master, which of course is a long process, but I have my fingers crossed, and I am hoping that that can be possible for this upcoming year. year. Also, one of the next things I would like to add into this small college section would be to have more involvement in terms of my college life. I am already pretty involved, as most of you might already probably know because of my college diary video that I share with all of you weekly. And even though I'm already kind of fully involved, I would like to add a few more things onto my plate. I tend to try not overwhelm myself, but I think that if I add a few more things onto my bucket list or just onto my to-do list overall, I think that it will not do any harm to me. It will actually end up benefiting me, which at the end of the day, one of the good things about being involved on campus is that not only you get opportunity to do things that you're not regularly used to, but it can also be good to add on to your professional resume, which that at the end of the day is the point in case you are looking a little bit more further in the future when it comes to employment. Having a good, polished, well-written professional resume is really important, not just for the academics but also for things that you do outside of campus, outside of the classroom, outside of the regular how are you doing in classes and what are your grades kind of thing. So definitely having that is essential for your future career. Alright, lovelies, and one of the last categories that I have for all of you regarding the things that I want to do for 2022 would have to do with, of course, my content creator life, or specifically for YouTube. One of the things that I would like to do for this upcoming year would be to create more and more content for all of you, my wonderful lovelies, within the categories of hauls, productivity. I would like to continue on with doing the study background music videos that I have started because of being a college student. I know that those videos have been really helpful for all of you. I would also like to add on to the list the poetry videos that I have started doing, which I've been finding them to be a lot of fun, so I definitely want to continue on with doing those, as well as videos relating to days in my life, social media related videos such as key points where I create wallpapers or when I edit my content for the social media pages that I happen to manage, which I have talked a little bit about related to my college diary videos. I have talked a little bit about the things that I do regarding creating content for social media platforms that I happen to manage within my college perimeter, within the college area and my college community as well. So I would like to continue adding on to that. And in terms of other things such as subscriber, upload time, all that good stuff, my upload goal would definitely be to add videos every single week, at least 2-3 times per week, keeping on with the bi-weekly Wednesdays. And in terms of time, I would like to have the Wednesday upload time be for 2 p.m. as well as having the other 2 days where I usually upload videos, which are usually on Mondays and Fridays. I would like to have those times be for noon Chicago time, of course. In terms of my subscriber goal, I would like to have at least 200 to 300 subscribers by the end of the next year, which will end up being on January 1st of 2023. I would like to have that amount of subscribers, if it's possible more, but I will keep it a little bit on the low side-ish of things, since I know that right now I am such a small content creator. But of course, I'm not trying to keep my hopes high, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible. With that, I also would like to learn how to advance video edit, specifically learn how to video edit in the software Adobe Premiere Pro, also known as Premiere Pro. Within this software, I've tried to learn a little bit here and there, but I have not fully dedicated myself into learning how to edit using this platform. So this new year, I will very much love to add this onto my list and learn how to use that software, while also I would like to learn how to use other softwares of Adobe such as Photoshop and who knows, maybe Illustrator as well. But with that, these are some of the things that I would like to add onto my YouTube journey, my YouTube life, while also adding on how to create better thumbnails, how to know the kinds of content that are really good for me, knowing the strategic side of YouTube, while also knowing the content creating side of being a content creator. I would like to have a balance between those two things. That way I can myself personally know what is working, what is not working, if there's anything that I should change, if there's things I should keep the same, and all that good stuff, which of course is really good knowledge for me as a content creator who is barely still starting. But of course, with that, those are some of the things that I would like to have for this upcoming new year. With that, lovelies, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up this video with the outro, final thoughts, and with that, we're just gonna go ahead and keep it going. Alright, lovelies, I totally forgot that I didn't talk about two things related to my college list, which are to seek new opportunities for employment while also putting in some volunteer time. I very much like to volunteer and to do things related to my college campus, my college life, even if I'm not getting paid. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna always be there to assist. So definitely I wanted to add that little thing on my list. And one other thing in terms of my personal life, I would very much like to stay away from the negative people in my life. This is something that I have very much struggled with for a while now. Although I have super nice, super energetic, vibe people in my life, I would this year like to stay away from the negativity stuff. And of course, this channel is all about positive vibes, good energy, smiles, laughter, and all that good stuff. I would love to continue having that positive vibe and those positive energies that I know I am more than capable of providing for all of you for this channel. But in order to do so, I really want to set up a goal to stay away from the people who bring nothing but negativity into my life. With that, lovelies, that is all I have for you for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments below what are some of the goals that you have set for yourself for this new upcoming 2022 year. Comment it down below. Hop on into the conversation. Let's chat, let's talk. Let me know what is up with all of you, my wonderful lovelies. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding my own personal list. Also, let me know your own personal list. What are some of those goals so I can go ahead and hype all of you, my wonderful lovelies, up. And speaking of hyping up, please make sure that you do follow me on my social media platforms. You can be able to find me on Instagram at x3_Jacqueline, where I post content relating to the final results to my behind the scenes photo shoot videos. You're gonna be able to find those final results over on my Instagram, once again at x3_Jacqueline. And speaking of social media platforms, please make sure that you do follow me on TikTok at x3_Jacqueline, where I post content relating to self-esteem, self-love, dances, creativity, and I also love this just to continue on seeing me another social media platform. Lovelies, once again, that is all I have for you for this week's video. And I know I say this in every single video, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue on saying it because I believe in it. Lovelies, here is your daily dose of sunshine. As always, be authentic, be yourself, keep smiling, and I will see all of you lovelies next time I upload. Bye.